you die today, you are hero. Yes, you are hero. Glory.
I go by the name Stonebwoy, original Living Stone, seeing from Ghana, one of the most original black stars from the continent of Africa, representing for Mama Africa, the music, the culture, the arts, the innovations and creativity and everything, you see me? So
she never come for the money. My sugar, my honey, baby, ni baby, fine baby, my love me lady, I go die for you, fine baby.
Highlight music is actually an origination from the motherland of Ghana, and without dispute, people have pushed it to a level, and we're just continuing as great-grandchildren of those people. So High Life actually turned into Afrobeat today so that the world can realize it for one word, the African beats, so the Afrobeat. But it's so diverse, you know, in different forms. Sometimes you hear the clap, bah, 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 and sometimes you hear different way, like bah, bah, different ways, but it's still the same roots, and we just move to it and groove to it. So my genre of music is actually a combination of these two. It can never stop. My recent album, EOM album, it's one of the biggest albums right now from the African continent. It's 2 CD, which is reggae and dancehall and Afrobeat. I see the future beyond Afrobeat as a combination of the Caribbean and the African. Like, I don't see only the Afrobeat growing, but I see us as black nation growing, us as black people growing and enjoying each other's music, regardless of how it goes, whether be it soca, because when you strip down soca, you hear High Life on a fast tempo. It's us, it's one people. So the music is going to get to a point where we're all going to understand that there was never really a division.
I go take you high like a zonkoli. My creator to my now and ya bobo. Man strong and fit so go. See me and I want up. Man a fry, no pill, no syrup. Can't cool I take Louis up like Elsa. Come fill up your cup and taste no lie. Deal with it, deal with it. Deal with it in there. Me I go deal with it. That bag of thing where you want there. When the body broke and start to make him man up with the rock part. Says he go give me the body, oh. Should I want your money, oh.
I'm proud to be an African, therefore privileged to be able to open up my creative space into all forms, all vibrations and all angles. So any and every form of musical genre that comes from the blackness, I'm privileged as a gift to be able to tap into. So I do the original Afrobeats, and I do the reggae music, and I do dancehall music, guess what? Which all have their roots from the motherland of Africa. And I am African, so why not? I mean, I always say that music itself is my influence. Music itself is my biggest influence because music has a lot of children. Music has been giving birth to my forefathers, my predecessors before me, and people that are going to come after me. So my influence is music in every form that it comes. But my inspiration is life, because in life lies everything.
Never know you and I will gonna be over. Wherever you there, I know you missing me. I pray you can find someone just like me. Hey. Say that they count milli, he be 90 milli, you the CRV. I see that, don't be silly.
Today we are alive, and so we think that we are the ones that have brought Afrobeat or the African influence to this level. I bet to say it's a lie, because it has been done before. There's nothing new under the sun. In the next 150 years, we will not be here. New creed of people will be here doing it, and they will think they're the first ones that have done it. So the little that we can add is to continue the cultures, to continue the energy that our four predecessors, our fathers did. So it's up to us now. It's our time for us to add the little that we can, and the most that we can add is very visible on us, our color. What else can we add? anything that brings the melanin, anything that showcases our hair, our everything is what we add to the culture. You get me?
I tell them, I don't go pay to do the work without the pay. Aye. Imagine if for run and any maybe, yeah. Alright then, alright. Mama minty many, yeah. See whether if you go good up, my nigga pass me the PA. If you work with the do, with the hustle for yeah. Oh, every year. Say no more, no trust. I want to wear designer. Where my Ghana people there? Obiba man, you say, oh, man. Obiba man, okay, Obiba man.
You see, in my deepest of observation, and to be sincere with you, Ghana may not be able to get that shine ever. Seen? In a deeper form, because there has to be the foundation that will never be known for it. It happens like that, and people are going to get to realize what we have contributed to this whole movement of music coming from the motherland of Africa. That's all we need. We don't need to be the loudest ones. You see? And I think what we have to do is to acknowledge and push that and confirm it and tell the world what we are. But we may never be the loudest. I've done a lot of collaborations, a lot, especially with my Jamaican big brothers, you know what I mean, from the Beanie Mans to the Sean Paul to the Sizzlers to the Kipletons. One with Sean Paul is blazing, and a lot of them, I-Octane, Taros Riley, Agent Sasko, Kabaka, Pyramid, Damian Marley. The list goes on and on. It's not too difficult to express myself in that manner of dancehall and Afrobeat fusion. Where my Afrobeat comes in is where my language changes. You see me? And where the rhythm sort of changes. But the feeling and the energy is the same. I mean, it's our roots, so we have to learn to know that we are all the same. And 400 years ago, this is the year of return 2019. So Africans in the diaspora are realizing the need to touch base to their foundation.
I said, what now? Hey, see, I go the move with the film and they go to wow. Counting the paper, $10, hey, $10. Who got plus, you know the $1, no. Beg no friend from no info, them go show you to color. Them does it for me, yeah. Them does it for you too. Talk about me, yeah. Give me your body, they want you. Yeah. I go to pray, I go, yeah. They go to do, they go, watch out now, goodness and mercies shall follow me, so me no afraid of no enemy. On top of blessings, me belly can't hungry. How about it at the end, call me, my table full up, and I run over. My cup it I run over. I mean sing, pull up, make them mad over. Them not like say me take over.
Absolutely, South by Southwest is a festival that has been from, decades. Give thanks to the authorities who allow us to come through. You know, to come and present what we have as Africans and our culture and our diversity. As cute as the showcases may be, it's so electrifying, and to me it's personalized and it's intimate for us to share our stories and our music in different forms. So it's really important that we take up these opportunities knowing that we want to grow. Because back home in Africa, we've done everything that we are supposed to do. We're on top of our game, but it doesn't end there. There are Africans in the diaspora. And there are people in the diaspora, black, blue, white, Chinese, Indian, purple, and green, who love the musical language because it's the same language you speak. So big ups to South by Southwest for growing this festival so huge to get to a point where we are all even involved. And I'm grateful to be one of the people now that is putting in energy, because in the next 10, 20 years, the African stages are going to be super huge with a combination of the reggae and dancehall and all musical genres that find their roots from the motherland of Africa. See? And by then, I will be old enough to be sitting in my corner and say, give thanks. I was there. I was part of the people who built it to this point. Bless up.
Big up everybody will come out tonight. Them this is for me, yeah. Them this is for you too. Them they talk about me, yeah. Maybe your body they want you.
Hear me no. I am a man on a mission and Beam Nation president from a shy man and you know say me no play like Bafana. A one black star, one God, a Stonebwoy representing right about now. You don't know Africa to the world stage. South by Southwest 2019. I was here and I represented. Blessed love. Big